Well, let's try and fit in a game of blitz. 2114, good luck. Wow, 11-year-old account. Let's play a normal carrot. Not the right move. You should take with a pawn. I'm just getting out the more standard theory, but it's about +1 already for white. This, I'm aware of that. Okay, it comes up. Let's just try and get ready to castle. We're just making sure the queen can escape somewhere. You could go across as well, but back's just as simple. Okay, the knight will move at some point and we just trade. This is all very standard in the carrot. We could even go f4, wouldn't surprise me. Might be surprised if he doesn't. Let's just see. He doesn't this move, so takes, we have to block. Doesn't look quite so appealing. How to do this? Let's just play a holding move, otherwise I'll burn all my time. I want to try and edge forward, but right now it's a bit of a problem. Rook across and we're a bit cramped, but don't see nothing else. Queen up and there's the annoying bishop down. Okay, let's launch then. But if he comes in now, at least we've got a square for the knight. If you take now, we can take back, and this is now covered, I think. Okay, comes forward. I've got to take that, right? Just give myself a square for my knight. Or I choose to take. Do we go for a sacrifice? Now let's go here. He could take this and then he can push his pawn and try and come in at some point. He doesn't do that. Knight in's no good. Let's play a knight across. Now we actually hit the knight. Is he going to push his pawn here? The pawn down, knight takes, knight takes, knight takes, rook takes. I think it's a move. Now, do I just take here? No, I think I go here. So bishop down. Can I just take? I kind of have to, don't I? Just take. If I can just plant the pawn and keep it, there's nothing to challenge the knight unless he sacks back. Has he just blundered the exchange back? Okay, so has he got any tricks to knight c3? We hit the 2. I don't see it, and you can only play what you see. Because we hit the queen and the rook. We are 2 pawns up if we get the exchange back. We just have to push a pawn like our opponent has done, so we don't blunder the back rank. We're here, so he did have the trick. Take, take. He did have the trick, and we just lost on the spot. We have to take. We have to guard. Now there's a back rank issue. If he plays rook across, he obviously blunders there. He won't do that. But again, if we can get back to this position and protect the pawn, you can only get the knight by sacking. So now we have to try and get our king into play if we can. And see if he blunders it. I think he might sack at some point. But we have got the extra 2 pawns. I don't want to get adventurous here. Let's come up and then try and march forward eventually. Yeah, knight couldn't take back there. Okay. Bring the king up. I need to try and start pushing pawns, don't I? So again, my knight can't move again. Let's go here. Now can I march forward? I'm going to gamble and come forward here and try and just run all the way in. Might not be a thing, but we're going to try. The knight's covered. We're very close now, very close. So we can check there, forward, check. Here, takes. He's in range, is he? But we're burning the clock. Oh, he hasn't got king here, actually. He's got there, hasn't he? Knight check, no good. Ah, check and check. We figured it out with a bit of good luck. Wow, that's checkmate. That was a pretty good game one. It could have easily gone either way, that one. Let's see what it was in engine speak. Flip the cameras over so we can now get the PGN and jump it into Lichess. So we just copy this. We jump onto Lichess here. We do tools and import. Request an analysis. Then see how we've actually played it. Have we got any obvious blunders anywhere, especially early in the game? That's what we're trying to really learn from. So we are black in this game, so you can click the little menu button here and flip the board and view it from our viewpoint. So we played the ending pretty well. We figured it out in the end, but we clearly had a lot of luck there, didn't we? So a bit worse out of the opening. Oh, blundered badly here. So opponent's blundered somewhere here and we've missed it and blundered it immediately back. +5, so there's a bad blunder there from both of us. And that's probably my only blunder of the game, because opponent's blundered and I haven't punished it. 89 versus 83. So let's have a very quick flick through and just see where that was. Yeah, see, I already know this is +1 for white. I'm just getting out of the more standard theory just to get a playable game where you just think for yourself. But this is all fine. See, nothing's been flagged here. But there's a blunder coming up. I should have played queen up here and not worried about this. Knight across, you could drop back. Obviously right there the knight's covered, I know that, but that's sort of concept, but I shouldn't have worried about going here. Okay. So we're just marginally worse here, of course. Yeah, it's level material in this position, and he should have played bishop down here instead of the pawn push. So now it's back to level, so it was okay to take here, so this is all good. Yeah, here I should not have played this move because I just missed the queen across, so I should have just developed my rook instead. But it's still level. You see a lot of good moves here. This is where the blunder is coming up here. Then we haven't punished it, so we've probably missed a knight check or something. But it's still completely level here. Oh, I should be pushing the pawn there. Okay. So it's -5. So can he not stop us here? Oh, of course. Yeah, once the pawn's out the way, say you move your rook somewhere, you've got the knight check and you win the rook for free. So you're going to lose your pawn, but you win the rook. As soon as I've seen that there's a blunder there, you can spot it fairly quickly now. So pretty much wherever you move the rook. After the pawn push, we're either going to queen or we're going to win the rook. So that's why we've got a blunder. So that's our only blunder of the game. I just didn't see it and I'm still level. Then at my level, that's not bad. It would be nice to see that, but it's not bad. And then here, we've just been a little bit lucky here. We just stumbled into this because obviously if he takes back, we've got the nice knight check. Take the knight. We can play a move like rook forward or just grab a pawn. But probably the rook somewhere on this file to keep the king cut and then just king up. So it's +9 now. And it's just a case of converting it without messing up and running out of time. And then there's just a nice checkmate to finish. So at our level, that's not a bad game for Blitz.